Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be organizing my makeup into this new filming setup I've got going on. So if you didn't see the last video, I'll link to that below, but I cleaned out my bedroom, moved all of my makeup and filming stuff from my office for my business and moved it into my bedroom so that way it's all separate and I'm not like getting makeup on stuff, and it was just a good decision all around, I think, to move the makeup in here. This little coffee table that I'm going to be using as a desk because I didn't have any other option. And then I have my little, I can never remember, I have to look it up and remember, but I think it's the Helmer drawers from IKEA. So I do have an Alex drawer set, like from, you know, old school YouTube. I started YouTube videos with makeup probably 5 or 6 years ago, I think. And that was when everybody had the IKEA Alex drawer in the back of their videos, so I got one. And it was full of makeup at one time, but now it doesn't really have much in it. It's just got some like nail art supplies that I don't use anymore. All those random cables that you don't know what they go to, but you also don't want to get rid of them, you know. So I'm going to be organizing makeup today, putting it in drawers, and getting my brushes and everything sorted out. There's going to be a little bit of decluttering. I'm not going to promise that it's going to be like a super satisfying, like half my collection declutter, but it's just mainly organizing it and getting it, you know, where it's gonna live for the foreseeable future. I had to turn those box lights off because they were interfering with the color of this. So this is what I'm working with right now. I've got my brushes, and these are my empties actually, and then that thing that I keep stuff that I'm trying out and stuff that's in my like current rotation, I guess, that I'm using. Keep focusing on my hand, and then this little cup with eye products, that thing that has like lipsticks and stuff in it, and then that box right there is mostly backups and like accessory tool kind of thing. So don't even know where we're going to start. I'm going to get these empties out of the way because there's some of these that I need to recycle with Pacifica. So I know for sure that my makeup brushes are going to sit here, just so they're not, if they're on that table, I'm afraid they're going to be in the shot when I am filming. So I'll just put them somewhere for now. Also, I am going to go ahead and declutter these real quick, actually, change my mind. So what I'm going to do, I pretty much use all of these, if I'm honest, but I am going to declutter the Wet n Wild ones, just because Wet n Wild is not cruelty-free and hasn't been for some time. It's been lying to people, so yeah, I'm not using their stuff anymore. Actually, I have one of their eyeshadow brushes that I use to clean out my sewing machine, like clean the lint out of it, so good for that, but I'm not going to be showing them on my channel. Also, this pains me. This is my favorite brush for concealer, but it's Morphe, and Morphe is actually not cruelty-free either, even though they say they are. So I need to find a new concealer brush that's similar to this. So if you know of any cruelty-free brands that are actually cruelty-free that have a brush similar to this shape, let me know. But I think that's it. Most of these are Real Techniques Eco Tools, a couple e.l.f., and then what is there? There's some Sony Kashuk in there too that I like. And now that's less, that's less brushes that I have to clean. Yeah, I'm trying real hard to get you to see this, but I don't know if it's working. So this little thing I have eye products in, just so they're not rolling around everywhere. And these are, I'm actually testing out for a video of a recent haul, so those are just kind of stuck in there. I don't want to put them in with my other brushes, and I forget which ones it was. So just lay those there for now. I think most of the stuff in here, though, I'm going to keep, to be honest, because yeah, there's like mascara. Oh, I forgot I had that, and it's been in there the whole time. This e.l.f. like corrector pen thing, it's got like makeup remover in it. I don't even know, it might be even dried out. I think actually you can take tweezers and pull that thing out and like flip it around, so I think I'll do that. some eyeliners, and glitter glue. Yeah, there's not much I can do with that. That's all stuff I use. And then this thing has most of my, pretty much all of my lip products in it, and setting sprays, primer, this like multi-cream thing, and my eyebrow tools are in there. So I think this one I'm probably not going to be able to do much. This is a little hand mirror. Yeah, all this stuff is fine. And I am actually doing a, if you missed these videos, I'm doing a rotation of all of my lipsticks, like wearing each one at least once. So that way I know which ones I like and which ones I don't. And for now they fit in here mostly. So I think that's good. And I've only found one so far that I need to get rid of because it was old, but the rest of these are fine. So they shall live in here. So this is going to be hard to see because I can't get the camera back any farther. But I got this and that brush holder thing at Home Goods, and then this little cup from Hobby Lobby, and then I also have this thing. Don't look too close because it's dirty, but this little eyelash cup from Hobby Lobby too. And so this thingy here has stuff like this bottom that's fallen out. This stuff that I'm testing for that video, so I will, I don't know, I don't want to do that with the stuff yet. Then this is stuff that I'm currently using or trying to use up, and then on top I've just got these 3 palettes. I thought there was only 2. So this Z palette, and then my e.l.f. Opposites Attract, and then this Lunatic Cosmetics palette that I took the shades out that I don't like. So I could probably pop some other ones in there, and I think they sell refills too, so I can get different ones, but I don't know. I don't really use this that often. So in this top row, so I think what I'm going to do is figure out if I want to continue using this stuff or do a new rotation. I think I might do a new rotation actually of stuff. There's some of it that's like this NYX foundation. It's like down to there. So I've been trying to use that up because it's the oldest foundation that I have. And this ColourPop concealer is pretty much, a lot of it's used up too. This is I've got like 4 of these, 4 different shades of this, and this is the closest one. I'm pretty sure there's one that's maybe like a slight hair darker that would also work, but this one is the closest. I've just been using the same one. And this is actually, I'm trying to use this up, but I'll have to look at my stash. I really don't remember if I have other bronzers besides the one in my Z palette. But Physicians Formula is not cruelty-free anymore either, so it's a huge bummer because they're owned by the same parent company as Wet n Wild, and they're liars too. So yeah, it actually hit pan on it the last time I used it. So if you can see that, it's like in that little dip. It's a fine line between using stuff up and, you know, getting, you know, not wasting it, but then also not wanting to support the brand. So that's the dilemma. And my hands are green because this lotion that I'm using from Lush is green, and it just keeps staining my hands and like my nails. So I'm almost done with it. Trying to just use it up. And this is a setting powder that I've been using. I need to repress it. So I'll show you, and I've got tools to do that. I basically just keep a spoon in my makeup drawer somewhere, and then crush it up and then mix it with rubbing alcohol. That one it's pretty hard to use when it gets to this point. And this KVD powder that I've had forever, I used to swear by this stuff, is getting used up also. I did get rid of a bunch of KVD stuff because of the whole, you know, the fiasco a couple years ago, but I kept this one because I knew I was going to use it up soon, and I just haven't been using it, so I need to just maybe use it up and get it over with. But I'm fine with the brand now because she's removed from it, so I don't know. Then this powder is I hit pan too. Maybe I'll do a video about stuff I've hit pan on. And this is probably the oldest product in my collection. It's the Milani Luminoso blush, and I've hit pan like on the side there. I'm not really a huge blush person, so I just kind of been using this one a little bit every day. It's ColourPop setting powder and this Connie Beauty. I can't remember what this is called. There's not a name on it or the shade name or anything, but this is a highlighter. So I've been using this in conjunction with this e.l.f. highlighter. But I like that one so far, and it's a cream, so I feel like I need to use it up. And then I'm using this e.l.f. Baked Highlighter Moonlit Pearls. And I've like shaved the top of it off. So I think I'm going to put that stuff back in my collection though and try some new stuff. And then all the stuff on the bottom I'm just going to keep for that video, share my thoughts then. So I need to clear out a drawer in that thing to put tools in because I have these. I got these on, like, when they were on sale at Ulta forever ago, like years ago. And, I mean, they're still good. They're just sponges. So, these are the declutter ones. So this is a bunch of brushes that I had in, like, storage, kind of. I thought about keeping them to do, like, Halloween looks because I had some, like, Halloween color palettes, but I really just don't do that. So... I definitely keep this though, the spoolie thing, because the ones that come with the eyebrow stuff just get nasty pretty quick, so I'll keep that. These are some Morphe. These are actually the first blending brushes that I got, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going to get rid of those. And this is a Morphe thing too. This was back when that NARS Ita brush was super popular. And then I found this one from Morphe, and I used it like once. I was like, this sucks. Trying to think. This is a lip brush. I don't use lip brushes. So get rid of that. This says eyeliner brush, but it's really too big to do eyeliner. And I don't even have any cream eyeliners, so pass that on. And this brush is similar to that one that I was getting rid of from Wet n Wild, but it's really dusty for one, but it's loose, so I don't, you know what, I'll give this one a try. I don't know if you can even see what I was doing just now, but, because this one from Wet n Wild I use for blush, and this one is kind of a similar shape, but they're different, like that one's denser, so I don't know. I'll give it a try. This foundation brush, nobody uses these, just get rid of that. I don't know why they make them anymore. This highlighting brush, this not really, this kind of big for highlighter. I use a blending brush actually, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Most of this e.l.f. set though, by the way, I got for free and then with an order, so here's a Wet n Wild one, get rid of that. This e.l.f. brush, I don't particularly like the shape of that. This one, this Urban Decay brush, I used forever to, if I put eyeliner on for a smoky eye, I would blend out with this. I think I'll keep that one. And then this Wet n Wild brush, get rid of that. Oh yeah, this one I'm getting rid of. And this guy, I have one already with my other brow stuff, one of these, but I think I'll keep it just in case. And this eyeshadow brush, ooh, that's like stained green from something. I'll have to clean these before I put in my collection. But I already have like 2 of these, and e.l.f. sends these with everything. Like this kind of like flat brush, so I'll get rid of that. This is kind of like a lip, or just a concealer brush. I'm not gonna use that. And this kind of brush, maybe for like, what you call it, brow bone. But I usually use that one flat brush for that anyway, so don't need that. And then this, I don't think, ooh, there's powder in it. Yeah, I don't think I need this because I have one that's similar. And then this Eco Tools, I bought this because people were using a fan brush for their highlighter, but then I realized that the ones they were using are much smaller than this. So, I don't know, I don't want to go to it because Eco Tools is a really good brand. I don't know what I would use this for though. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and get rid of it. So, I got rid of a bunch of brushes so far, that's nice, and I'm keeping 4. Some tools kind of stuff. These, I actually don't buy Q-tips anymore, so this is like the last of what I have. But I think I will set these aside because I don't really use them for makeup. But if I ever do my nails, this is perfect for like cleaning it up. So I think I'll put those with the nail polish stuff. And this is, I bought, remember that, I think it was Coastal Scents that everybody was like super obsessed with back in the day because they had really cheap eyeshadows. Well, they sold these empty little pots that you could like depot stuff into, or I think they sold loose eyeshadows, and that's what these came in. But I bought a bunch of these and they've all kind of disappeared, and these are the only ones that are left. So if there's like a little bit of a foundation left, then I'll put it in one of these. And I also have this guy for that. It's like a spatula thing. I think that's Ulta. You can, we need to clean it too, but you can like dig the foundation or whatever out with that. And they make smaller ones for smaller containers. And this is a spoon I was talking about that I keep to like repress stuff with. Ooh, I thought I broke all of these, but this is a little tube squeezer thingy, so I'll keep that. And these, I actually bought these, I don't know why. Maybe for like glitter shadows, but yeah, I haven't used those in forever, so I'm gonna get rid of those. And these are extra thingies that go with my Z palette, little sticker magnets. And these rubber bands, I don't need those. This is a little stopper for the Kat Von D foundation. I don't know why that was in there. Oh, I knew I had some of these somewhere. So this is extra pads for my eyelash curler, so definitely keep those. I needed to replace them, but I didn't even know I had extras. And then this thing that I've been trying to take the stopper out of, like lip products and concealers. So I just keep this tweezers for like popping the, like in a product like this, you can take the little rubber piece out, and I just use this for that. So we'll keep that. And then this little brush I don't use. Oh my gosh, this is from OCC. They don't even exist anymore. That's funny. I didn't even know I had that. Alright, so I put all this random stuff back in here. Most of what was left in that black bin that was up here is like backup makeup. So I've got a bunch of these e.l.f. shine erasers. These are my favorite in the summer because my face gets oily, and I buy like 1 or 2 every time I order something off of e.l.f. So definitely keeping those. So I found some of these Pacifica Cherry Kisses lipstick wipes. I really liked these, and you can like rip them in half or even in like 3 pieces and get a lot of use out of them. They discontinued them, so I guess I'll keep them for a little while. They're actually, this really helps if I do like swatches or something because it takes it off pretty easily. And then these shouldn't be in here. These are Pacifica deodorant wipes, so I'll put those in my bathroom. I somehow ended up with 2 e.l.f. Brow pencils, making sure they both had something in them. I didn't just, would not be unlike me to throw an empty box in here. There's product in both of those. So I'll keep those in the box, that way I know they're the new ones. And then this, I tried to order, I think, the matte one, and I got the original one on accident, so yeah, I'll keep that though because I'm almost running out of my other one. And this Milani eyeliner, I've got a few eyeliners open, that's why I haven't opened that yet. And then these e.l.f. glitters. But yeah, I forgot they were in there, so I haven't used those. So I got some makeup removers, and this is my favorite one, the Pacific Coconut Water. So I use this all the time with my own brand of eye makeup remover pads or cotton rounds. So definitely keeping that. And this though, I got this when I worked at Kroger, and it looks, oh yeah, it expired in 2018. That was about 2 years ago, so definitely getting rid of that. And then some backup products. I actually need to put this in my bathroom because I need it now. The Pacific Coconut Probiotic Water Rehab Cream. It's basically like it's like a thin but powerful moisturizer. Like I use it at night, or even like during the day when I don't need SPF because I'm not going anywhere. I use this one, so I'll put that in the bathroom too. And this needs to go in the bathroom also. It's a face wash. And some assorted tools. I don't like this curler. I don't know why I bought that because mine's fine. And then this little brush. I guess I can take, I don't even know if I'm going to use that though because it's really small. And it might get hidden in my little basket over there, so I don't know. And then these, I don't know why I have these because I have Tweezerman tweezers, and yeah. So I don't know, I'll keep all of these like in the packaging. I don't know, just do something with them. So I found this sunless tanner. I don't know why I bought this because I don't see any point in using sunless tanner, but this is also a sunless tanner, but it looks like it's been there for a long time. And there's no expiration date on this though, so I'm not really sure if it's still good or if it's even open. Yeah, it's open. It smells like yogurt. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably keep that. This though, I don't know. Alright, last two things in there. This just makes me mad because I just bought these. Don't know if the camera cut me off just now, but I bought these before I knew that they were not cruelty-free anymore. And I tried to look on this to see if there was an expiration date, but there's not. There's a batch code, but it doesn't really tell me anything because I don't know if it's expired or not. So I'm kind of at that point where I'm like, because I only have one other mascara besides this one, so I will probably keep this mascara, and I'll probably just keep these and use them just because I don't want to waste it, and I don't have money to go buy more. I mean, I have been thinking about buying more makeup, but I probably shouldn't, so I'll keep those reluctantly. And that's it in that basket. There's just a pack of tissues that I will put to keep in my bag or something. So now all this stuff needs a home. Alright, so this is, I haven't touched these drawers since I moved this over here. So this is my not colored face stuff. So like powder, foundation, concealer, all that fun stuff. So got a couple powders here. Where my other ones go? Here. That's powder, foundation. This is setting powder. Also, this is my favorite powder, the Milani Prep Set and Glow. And I don't know, I haven't been able to find it anywhere anymore because I've obviously hit pan on it, so I know. Hopefully they haven't like discontinued that. Put this ColourPop one back in there somewhere. Look at the foundations. Yeah, all this stuff here should be good. I just have been trying to focus on like one thing at a time and use it up. So I'll put these back in here. Yeah, most of my concealers are ColourPop. And this is like my Lonely color corrector. And then, oh, I do have a back. This is the same thing as this. So I do have a backup of that. And then I'll put this Physicians Formula in there also. I'll probably just use that Physicians Formula stuff when I'm not filming. So, yeah, you know. I think that's all of my not colored. There is one foundation, but I'm testing it, so I'm gonna leave it out so I don't forget about it. And oh, by the way, these little boxes are from Petit Vour boxes. So I just cut. They're those boxes that have like the flap on the top, so I just cut that off, and they fit perfectly in these drawers. So that's what you're seeing in, you know, organization of this thing. So I don't have much in the way of like highlighter, bronzer, blush. I do have a few of these e.l.f. palettes. This one's broken. And I've used up quite a bit of that. Yeah, this one was like a bronzer, and this one's more like a contour kind of. And this color is a little bit too dark. But I did use quite a bit of this highlighter though. It was really powdery. I think I put this on the list of stuff to use up though, so keep that. And everything else in here should be good. This is fairly new. I forgot about this Juice Beauty blush. I got that in a Petit Vour box. I would not pay. That's pretty expensive. Doesn't smell weird. Doesn't look like it's drying out, so that's good. And this is Nonore. There's a lot of products in Petit Vour they don't label. Like, I'm pretty sure it was on the box, but I don't have the box anymore. This doesn't smell bad. It's not dried out, so keep that. And one way to keep these like Korean products, keep them lasting longer, is to store them upside down like that. Then this e.l.f. highlighter blush. I'm pretty sure this one was free because I don't think I would have picked this. But it's alright, I'll keep that. This Everyday Minerals is from Petit Vour too. This is actually really pretty, like as a highlighter. So I'm keeping that little guy. And this is Ofra Pillow Talk. This is like, Ofra makes the highlighter of all highlighters. I will never in my entire life use this up, but I will like it if I want that like wabam highlight. So putting back this e.l.f. one that was on my desk and this Connie highlighter. I need to separate those. So palettes are gonna go there. I'll put blush over here. And this Milani blush that was on my desk. And then this bronzer. And I think I'll put back here setting sprays because I don't really have a place for those. I don't have that many. So actually I'll leave this one in the box, that way I know it's a new one. This is my sad little drawer of eye products, and there's like lashes that I never wear, and my little Lonely pencil sharpener that I don't really use that much, but I keep it just in case. There's some lash glues. I use lashes so rarely. Okay, that dark is actually no. Ooh, it got like bubbles in it. What the heck? I can't put the lid back on. I was looking at this lash glue, and it's like, when I put the thing back in there, that was weird. Okay. This one is kind of old. Like, how long does lash glue last? I really don't know. And do they bubble for everybody else? Because, yeah, I don't know. This one smells really bad. I actually like the dark one though better, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. And these are years old. I'm pretty sure they're probably not safe to use on the eyes. And I have those one loose glitters that are probably safer for longer than this stuff that's like in liquid, which really stinks. I didn't really use these that much, but they're really pretty. Yeah, they kind of feel like they might be drying out a little bit, so sad to let these go. But I can add my glitter. What do these look like on the top? If I put them upside down, no. Okay. Actually not even open, so I can't store them upside down the way I can see what colors they are. This one is holographic, which I think is pretty cool. I also don't think these are eye safe either. Oops. And then in the back of this drawer, I'll keep my backup eye products. So I keep them in the box that way I know that they are new. And this one. So my collection is very tiny, as you can see, which is fine with me for now because I've had a lot before. And this is my palette drawer with my lonely little palettes. So this is Elf Christian Siriano. I haven't used any of these palettes really in a long time, but I really like this one. There's some good colors in there. Like, this is a really good highlight. And then I like some of these colorful ones, so keep that for sure. That one's discontinued though, so. And then this is the Elf Mad for Matte palette. This one I kind of don't. I did not really like the colors in here because they all looked similar, and this has been through a few declutters now, and even though this is not really technically a declutter, I'm just organizing it, but I think I'm going to just get rid of that because I don't use it. But this one, however, this is the Mad for Matte Jewel Pop palette, and I really like the colors in this. I probably should use it more. So I'm definitely gonna keep that. And this, oh my. Before I even open this, can you see like these shades? Like, what is happening? I have not opened this in a long time, but like, is the camera even focusing on that? What the heck? Like, can you see it? It's only those two shades. Alright, well that was weird. I just posted on Twitter a picture of this, so if anybody has any opinions on what it is. It looks kind of like, I don't know, I wish I had like a microscope. But it doesn't, like, I've had eyeshadow palettes, especially shimmer ones, get little bumps, but this is not bumps. It looks like hairs. But not in like the Jaclyn Hill lipstick kind of hairs, but like the, like, it looks like little tiny sheep. Like, they're kind of curly. That's a little weird. So I'm not gonna leave that open for too long in case it is mold or something. Definitely not using this palette, that's for sure, but I'm gonna keep it around just for funsies. And this Z palette has some Makeup Geek and ColourPop shadows. So I really like this palette. I use it, I've been using it every day for a while, and I want to get another one with that I can put like a face stuff in. That way I can use this space for more eyeshadows. But from now on though, if I buy a palette, if I buy eyeshadow, it's going to be in singles, just because I like pre-made palettes. I don't use all the colors, and it's kind of wasteful to me. So but yeah, so I might need to invest in another Z palette at some point if I get more shades, but they fit perfectly for now. Like you said, I had to cram this one in there. That's the only way they would fit. So these can go back in there. And this is the e.l.f. Opposites Attract palette. I haven't used this in a little while. I used to use it a lot. So some of the shades have like a dip in them, but definitely need to try it out some more. I've been focusing on this warm tone side, And I need to play with this cool tone. So the only thing with the cool tones though is it's hard to get these purple and grays without looking like you got a bruise. So, but yeah, I really like this palette though. So I just would maybe dupe some of the colors with singles next time that I'm looking for shadow. And this one though is technically a face palette. I was talking about this earlier, but I know they sell other shades, so I will at some point when I have more, you know, play money, I can fill that up. I like the formula of these. It's just I don't reach for it that often, so I'm gonna put that in my this, because these are face. So this, the tripod's in the way up. This is my lonely little lipstick drawer. There's only lip balms in there. So I keep most of my lip products in this, although I think for right now I'm going to put some back in here because there's a few that don't fit in this little holder and it's driving me crazy. So the ones that I've used, put back in there. Okay, so that's pretty good for now. I just put a couple back in there, that way I have some more room in my little organizer thing. So if you can actually see this, this is nail polish, and I have not painted my nails in forever, probably like 3 or 4 years. So I did used to collect cruelty-free nail polish, and I do not anymore. I haven't bought it in a long time. There's like these limited edition picture polish and a bunch of Zoyas that are really separated. So I'm not sure if I want to paint my nails again or if I just want to get rid of these. Some of these are also stamping polishes. They're a little bit different. They're really opaque. I've got some like orally polish and oops, this latex Simply Peel. You can tell I watched Simply Nailogical, but this is pretty dried out and tried to open it the other day and it didn't open, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And then I have this peel off base coat that's kind of, I don't know if it's even still good though, because it's all kind of got like the white cloudy, I don't know. Then here's a wheel of all the colors that I have. I'm pretty sure these are all the ones that I have currently. It's hard to paint my nails though because I don't really have time to sit and let it dry, because I do, you know, like I work with my hands and like picking thread out of stuff, and it's just, I feel like it's gonna be useless. But I think I'll think about it, and then I will at least take these out of here because I need somewhere to put that those tool kind of things. Okay, so I've thought about what I'm going to do with that stuff that I'm still testing out. I think I'm going to put these lip products in here, and then just have this as my, you know, area to put the new stuff in. You can't even see that because yeah, it's like getting closer than that. So, or I can just so you can see what I'm doing in there. I was going to put them in the top drawer, but I think it'd be easier here just because I'm sitting, like this is where I'm going to be sitting when I'm doing it. I'm doing my makeup, so I think I'll put them in this drawer because it's a little bit closer, and because I can like barely see into the top drawer of this when I'm sitting down. So just got some foundation and setting sprays. This is a dry shampoo, so I think I'm going to put this in the bathroom. Hopefully I remember to put it in the video. And I got these liquid eyeshadows and this concealer. Oh, then these are some testers. Are these still good though? I got these a while back from Cover FX, and I actually do kind of need a primer, but I don't know if these are still good. Like, should I even try to open them? Okay, this one has an expiration date 19J, so I'm guessing that means 2019 sometime, but it might be okay. So I'll put these in there to test out, and then these blotting sheets I'll put down at the bottom. I forgot about this too, some brow product, so I'll stick that in there. And then I found these little lipstick pod things, and I think I got them in a Petit Vour box, and I honestly don't know what company they're from or anything, so I'm just going to get rid of those because I haven't even looked at them. And they're probably pretty old. So that emptied out that organizer thing, and then I'll clean off the rest of the desk, and then we'll see where we get from there. I'm gonna plug this thing back into my office. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for. So this is a pile to go to the bathroom. Oh, trash. Okay, so I did decide to go ahead and get rid of some of these polishes. This Essence brand, they're one of those that say they're cruelty-free, but they're not really, so I'm going to get rid of these. I thought I had another color of this too, but I guess I don't. Which stinks because this is really inexpensive and it was a good quality, so, but yeah. But I kept the rest of the nail polish though. I just put it in my Alex drawers with my other nail supplies. That way I can free up this makeup space. Alright, so everything is put in its place, I think, and this is where my brushes are going to be, and I'm just going to leave that sponge on that little plate, and then this is going to be where that stuff lives, I think, minus that's probably not going to be there because it's my little science experiment now. I'm going to like look into that, see what in the world it is. But, so my lip products, and I could honestly really deconstruct this thing and get it off of here, but yeah, I'm not sure yet. And then my little bucket with eye products, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So there is the setup. So I don't think that'll be in the shot, which is nice. And there's some stuff that I've got to clean up. So that's it for today. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know what other kind of videos that you want to see now that I have this new fancy little setup, and give this video a thumbs up if that was interesting, and subscribe so you don't miss any other videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.